Oh, on the second floor? Oh, it's there already. Okay. Wait, let me see.
I'm not saying you're short. The height difference is. All right. So first question: what's your name? And you are the artist? About
still, trying to figure out the design, but working. To come up with a concept to highlight access to communication and try to shed a light on this. So one of the goals for tonight was to meet people in the community and try and get some shared vision on things I can put up on this wall to highlight that.
Have you ever worked with the deaf and hard of hearing community?
I haven't, so this is all a very exciting new journey for me. Yeah.
What are you excited about it? It's.
I always, one of the things that I'm afforded in this line of work is kind of learning about different cultures and groups of people and communities, and so this is a very special one. And I know that with the School for the Deaf down the street, it's got a lot of power in this community. So we're excited to just kind of learn something new and get introduced into a new community.
It's time for awesome. I think that's all I have for you.
Okay.
Unless do you want to add anything? Is there anything you want to talk about?
No, I'm the one-on-one kind of guy, so it's whatever the conversation's coming from.
First question.
I got to see.
What's your name?
You were fabulous. It was Lisa.
I'm also the president of Connecticut Association of the Deaf, involved with many organizations here in Connecticut, across Connecticut, Disability Rights, Hands and Voices, and many other organizations. And I really advocate the deaf and hard of hearing, and also deaf and blind here in Connecticut. I'm a retired principal of the American School for the Deaf here in West Hartford. I'm a third generation deaf individual. I have 2 deaf children as well. And 3 out of 4 of my grandchildren are also deaf.
Big one large family.
Yes, exactly. It's a generational family. I was not raised in Connecticut. I was raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Very cool. So talk to me about this mural, this artwork, and what it would mean to the deaf community to, have this community recognized in West Hartford.
Oh, of course. So first we asked to come to a meeting with Luke at West Hartford Public Schools a couple weeks ago, and they explained to me what the mural would be here at Webster. No Webster Library. The first thing I said, "Oh, that's wonderful. This is about time." So no Webster. He created the dictionary, Webster's Dictionary, and he has a connection with the deaf community. And how that connection is made is because of here in Connecticut, the American School for the Deaf is the first deaf school in the nation. it's established in the country. The first deaf instructor was from France. His name was Laurent Claire, and when he came to America, and he was supported by the Cogswell family and other established and elite people from Connecticut. They started education here for the deaf. So his first classroom was inside of the Old City Hotel in Hartford. And the classroom when he was teaching Alice Cogswell, and the next room is where Noah Webster was working on his dictionary. The two of them made a connection, and it was exciting. They talked with... I was so excited when I was talking about Newt. I'm like, oh, this mural must include Laurent Claire, because he's watching down on us and our children, for the deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing individuals all over the country. And this collaboration with West Hartford Public Schools, an American school for the deaf and for the deaf community as well, or the deafblind community all over Connecticut. It's very inspiring.
It's very cool story. I know the story. A lot of hearing people do not know the story. I didn't know about Noah Webster. I did not know that part of the story. So you taught me something today.
It was a story that was passed down verbally for generations. A teacher that I worked for when I was a teacher at American School for the Deaf. It was a guy that was a big history buff. He used to share that story with everyone. So we did all the research. We're doing all the research now.
Very cool. Is there anything, so besides Noah Webster, I guess, what do you have a vision for of this mural? I guess, what do you want the West Hartford community to feel when they see this mural?
First of all, for deaf teachers in the country, their dream is to educate all kinds of deaf children. And then my vision for this, when talking with Luke for the mural, is to have a deaf artist, Christine, who's worked with me before at American School for the Deaf. Now she will help with Michael to connect with him and create a mural. And I really want to see Laurent Claire watching down on all the children and different cochlear implants, that are signing, some that are deafblind. All types of deaf and hard of hearing children are deafblind children. I think this is a perfect place to place the mural.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to add on this?
We need the community support with this mural and the connection for the deaf community.
Do you mind if I ask you about something else?
Sure, go ahead.
So today, a federal judge ruled that the current administration, the Trump administration, has to have interpreters for all their...
Yes, I know. It's about time. We're so fed up. We were working hard for that to be established in, I believe it was during his administration. We did put in a lawsuit against him. The whole deaf community across the United States did put in a lawsuit against Trump's first administration, requiring interpreters on the screen for every press release, every presentation, speech, and the National Association for the Deaf, and the Connecticut Association for the Deaf. We collaborated together with the National Association for the Deaf, and we won our lawsuit. And Biden did his part, continue that through his administration. And when Trump came back into his second term, he removed that immediately. And the deaf community was very disheartened and irate that this happened. So I'm happy that the judge made that announcement today.
I know this is probably a hard or easy question. Do you think he'll actually do it?
Yes, but I'm ready. I'm ready to confront him. I would be willing to confront him if I had the opportunity. You know, He needs to have respect for every disabled person. If he wants to do a good job as our president, he needs to respect the individuals of this community that are disabled. It doesn't matter if they're what a physical disability, have wheelchairs or deafblind. He needs to respect all individuals within that community.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
So I think never been on this before.
Fine.
Except when it was 5. It's no different than
Okay. Here you go. I'm just calling up the West Hartford Public Schools teachers of the deaf, language facilitators. Yes, come on up. So sorry.
Sorry, I was running on the treadmill and I got on the
That's okay. Thank you. If the West Hartford Public Schools teachers of the deaf, language facilitators, students, staff members who are here to speak, if you can come on up to the podium here, we're so grateful. Mayor Sherry Cantor, thank you so much. We are honored to have you here today, and all the other elected officials that are here. We have a few words that we'd like to, did you find it? Oh, good. So we have a few things. I'm going to stand in the light over here. Yep, absolutely. Thank you. Is it connected now? Okay. We have self-advocacy. There we go. Okay. Good evening and welcome everyone. We are the West Hartford Public Schools Teachers of the Deaf. We have additionally our language facilitators, ASL interpreters, as well as some students. So thank you so much for everyone being here. We are thrilled to see all of you gathered here today. This isn't just an event. This is a celebration of language, shared experiences, and the power of connection. Today we are coming together as a community, the deaf and hard of hearing community, allies and friends, to share our stories and envision a piece of public art that will stand as a permanent symbol of communication, access, and equity.
An event this meaningful would not be possible without the incredible support that you have shared with us. We want to start by offering a massive thank you to the Mural Committee, to the local deaf and hard of hearing advocacy organizations, CAD, Hear Hartford, Connecticut Hands and Voices, Netgear, CCMC, Hello Lab, and all of the community allies here today. Your partnership and tireless work are the foundations of this movement. Oh, sure. Yep, please do. Thank you. Glasses. We'd also like to highlight our fundraising liaison, a West Hartford Public Schools parent, Megan Allen. She will be moving about the event tonight and collecting donations for this event and for our mural to be put up today. Not today, but to be put up. Thank you also to the town of West Hartford and the Noah Webster Library for graciously allowing us to use this wonderful space here at the library. We're so grateful for the opportunity to have this important conversation in such a central and accessible location.
Yep, I'm going to put it right. All right. We also want to acknowledge our generous partners, and a special thank you to Critters, Connecticut Registry Interpreters for the Deaf performing troupe that has provided their sponsorship, to Ben & Jerry's for their ice cream in Chip City. We thank you for making our refreshment break a lot sweeter, so thank you so much. Access is paramount, and we are so thankful to Cosign for providing the ASL English interpreters and communication support today. Their work ensures that every person at this event can be heard. And finally, to all of you in the audience, thank you for showing up and demonstrating your commitment to supporting true communication access and equity for the deaf and hard of hearing community.
The insights that we gathered today will inspire a magnificent mural to be painted on the library wall, right above you, or I should say behind you, over there, over by those windows. The gifted artist who will bring your visions to life is here today. So please join me in welcoming Michael Rice.
Raise your hand.
He will also be collaborating with fellow deaf artist Christine Ferreira. Michael and Christine will both be stationed at a booth, so please seek them out and share your ideas directly. Your stories are the paint. To kick off our inspirational night tonight, and share their ideas for what this mural will represent, we are delighted to introduce individuals from our community, Nisim, Leonel, David, and Louisa, and Mayor Sherry Cantor. Let the sharing begin.
Okay. So first I'd like to bring on over, our student Nisim Kalmar.
Hi everyone, my name is Nisim Kalmar and I am a sophomore at Hall High School. I have bilateral sensory neural hearing loss, so in order to access communication, I wear hearing aids in both ears. I use an FM at school, which is basically a microphone worn by the teacher that connects directly to my hearing aids, helping me to hear in an instructional setting. Before every class, I walk up to the teacher and hand them the FM, and if they aren't using it correctly during class, or they forget to turn it on or off, I raise my hand to remind them. At the end of class, I collect the FM from my teacher and walk to my next class. When I was younger, my teachers and I would agree on special hand signs. For example, I would raise a fist in the air and the teacher would check the FM. Access to communication through my hearing aids is so important to me because it allows me to fully participate in my school, with friends, sports, and whatever else I choose to do. Beyond that, I think it is just really cool to wear hearing aids. You can see that my hearing aids this year have blue and white swirls with sparkles. And even when I am very old, I will never switch over to clear hearing aids because I am proud of my hearing loss and the skills and self-advocacy that I have learned because of it. I hope this mural will represent being proud of all ways to access communication, inspire deaf children and children with hearing loss to advocate for themselves, and help them to feel that they have every bit as much of a right as everyone else to access communication. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nisim. High five. Okay, we are going to call over our certified deaf interpreter, Leonel.
Hello everybody, I'm Leonel. I'm a certified deaf interpreter here in West Hartford, and I use ASL. For me, communication access is about connection, being able to understand each other, and being inclusive, which is very important. And I'm excited that they're going to set this mural up. And I want all of the deaf people to see that mural and be like me, be proud, and to show everybody that, and also to show hearing people as well, that to be able to understand our culture, who we are. And that's it. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to call another language facilitator for West Hartford Public Schools, David.
Hello everybody, my name is David. I've been deaf since I was born. And I'm here today because I'm really excited to see this mural. And it's the growth and the fruition to represent our community and the generations of the community that we access and what we've been through. And we do have a history as a culture. And I'm so pleased to be part of this event and this community. And thank you to everybody for being here today.
I am going to ask Mayor Sherry Cantor to come on up. Ms. Cantor, may you please put that over your... Actually, we're just going to turn it so it's... There you go. No, that's okay.
Thank you so much, Luke. Thank you to the educators. Thank you to Kelly Browse for helping envision this. Thank you to the Mural Committee for selecting this incredible, accessible location that so many in our community will share. I want to thank some of the West Hartford team that's here. I see my fellow town councilor Deb Pullen and Tiffany McGinnis are here. Hi, guys. And our state senator Derek Slapp was here. I don't know if he's still here. Thank you, Derek. I also see our community engagement director, Adrienne Billings-Smith is here. Our communications, Renee, everything goes through Renee. She just runs it all. So I wanted you to all just clap and thank our incredible staff for their work and helping. Laura Emsher also from the library, the director of library services. So, the American School for the Deaf, the home of deaf culture, deaf language, really started here in West Hartford. Actually, it was Hartford and then West Hartford. In 1817 was the American School for the Deaf was started in Hartford. And when my son, and then it moved to West Hartford in 1921. And when my son went to university, he was a freshman at Clark University, and he was taking language. He decided to take sign language, American Sign Language. And he opened up the textbook, and it said American Sign Language, founded in West Hartford, Connecticut. I think it was technically Hartford at the time, but it was West Hartford. And he took a picture and sent it to me, so proud that he had lived in the community where this deaf education started. And what is so important in our community is that the deaf community is completely part of the greater West Hartford community in everything and all that we do. And so that's why I'm so excited to have Michael Rice's talents and to be able to share that important bond between all of us and making sure that the deaf community, we are demonstrating how important the deaf community is and the history that is so important to West Hartford. Thank you all for being here.
Okay. Louisa? Yeah, okay. Louisa?
Right here. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I could scream.
Hello, everybody. Maybe you've heard of me. You heard me telling a story earlier, but it was so wonderful to see everybody here. Look at this turnout tonight. I'm so excited. I really want to see our children, deaf blind, or hard of hearing, whatever their deafness is, all of us will see this mural and then see that we are able to do and become whatever you guys want to be. I'm always encouraging our children to become teachers, lawyers, whatever they want to do for work. Every child has their potential. They're equal. But it's important that we have language accessibility, which is so paramount. There's a lot of issues all around us, but, a lot of people say, oh, we don't need sign language, but yes, we do. We need American Sign Language. I grew up and I went to an oral school, but I came home and I signed at home with my family. And that was how my language developed, because most of children are from families, or most deaf children are from families that are not just generationally deaf. It's 90% of deaf children are from hearing families, and 10% of those 10% of deaf children are from deaf families. So I won that language from that day one because of my mom. As soon as I was born and put me in her arms, she started signing to me immediately and every day since then. So my mom did encourage me to speak and do oral, but I don't speak very well, and that's okay. I can lip read pretty well, but 90% of it is delayed and pull off, and it's very dangerous to apply that approach to children. It's important for children to have language from day one. We're working on that now and until the future with the legislative. And we want to make sure that all children have equal access, communication access. So I'm so excited to see this mural so everybody can see and remember that deaf people, deafblind children, hard of hearing children are all equal just as everybody else. You know, the only difference is we just can't hear through our ears, but we're just like everybody else. And you know, the deaf people are the same. You know, I was a teacher, I was an administrator, I had quite a life, and people always ask me, like, can I drive? Can I travel? And I'm like, yes, of course we can. I can do everything else that you can do. And so our children need to be aware of that they can do anything they want to do as well. They are equal. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much, Nassim, Leonel, David, Louisa, Mary Sherry Cantor. Your powerful and inspiring visions have set the stage for beautifully the rest of the event. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words, guys. Now the sharing continues. This is the time for everyone to contribute. Your personal experience with communication access is what is going to make this mural meaningful. So please feel free to move around the event. We encourage you to seek out the artist, Michael Rice. Raise your hand one more time. Thank you very much. To share your ideas, symbols, and stories with him. The tables and stations set up to write down your thoughts and experiences along with craft activities for children. Our community allies and organizations, thank you all so much for setting up your tables here tonight. We truly appreciate it. To connect and share experiences. Again, I'm so grateful for everyone who is here. We're just so grateful to have everyone here this evening. Enjoy the refreshments provided by Ben & Jerry's, Chip City. Please know that our interpreters are here throughout the space to ensure clear communication. So let's fill this room with connection and inspiration. And thank you, and let the conversations begin. And there's also prizes in the back. Door prizes in the back. Get some tickets. Have fun. Woo!
Good evening, West Hartford. We're here at Unified and Expression in West Hartford, downtown Blueback Square, as a matter of fact, outside the Barnes & Nobles and Kilwins and the West Hartford Public Library. And it's an art show out here. Everybody's having a good time, and we're learning a little bit more about some of the booths that are going to be in the community. And let's just get right into it. You know, let's take a look around and see what the people of West Hartford are taking a look at. We've got some fun stuff in this corner. Let's head over here, past the Noah Webster House. We'll take a look at some of what the community's got. Right here, we're at our first booth here in Blueback Square, and one of many booths we have to check out, and we're going to see what we're all about here. It looks like we have the Connecticut Children's Hospital here. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm pretty good. I'm Anthony.
I'm Dr. Murphy. You can call me Juliet.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What is this booth here you've got?
Sure. So this is our Connecticut Children's booth, just representing how we test and treat hearing loss for children within the community here.
Absolutely amazing. And then you guys work with those children every day?
Absolutely, every day, 365 days a year, all the way from infancy to just giving birth through early adulthood, especially with individuals with developmental disabilities.
Wow, that sounds so special. Tell me a little bit more about that and what that process is like. I mean, I'm sure it's a big bonding experience for you guys.
Yeah, so really what we focus on is family-centered care. So understanding that when the child comes in, they're going to have their own perspective of the world, and taking into account the family's values while also understanding how hearing loss can impact us is at the heart of what we're doing every day.
That's really special, and it looks like you guys are doing a great job here, and we're so happy to have you guys here in West Hartford Blueback Square, and you guys are a big part of the community, so we thank you so much for your time.
Of course, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Connecticut Children's Hospital showing what it's all about here in Blueback Square as we have another booth here. We got, looks like some art and crafts. This is Hello Lab. Back here in Blueback Square, Anthony Altamirano here with WHCI, and who have we got here?
Hi, my name's Torianne Woodruff-Gothran.
Nice to meet you, and you're with the Hello Lab at the University of Connecticut, and you've got a ton of stuff here. Tell me a little bit about this device. It's caught my eye over here.
This is our big go-to. It usually brings in a lot of people. It's our eye tracker. So we currently have an NIH-funded research study looking at how 2-year-olds who are deaf and hard of hearing acquire language. That sounds very complex, but what it really is I convince our 2-year-old friends to wear this fun eye tracker right on their eyes, right on their nose, so I can see where their eyes are doing, and then I set them free in a playroom with their parent, aunt, uncle, friend, whoever came with them to the session. They get to play with 10 toys for 10 minutes, and I get to watch and learn about how they play, how they interact. Our main goal is that if we can understand how kids play and how that relates to learning new words, we can help families and communities as a whole kind of come together and understand the best way to interact with children, specifically who are deaf and hard of hearing, to help bolster their language learning.
Very cool, and it sounds like it's a big, good research project. It's a win-win. Kids get to play, and you guys get to help with your research. Tell me, is there anything cool that you found in your research that you might have otherwise not found by doing this?
I think, have we found? I'm like, there's a lot of cool stuff that we found. I think the coolest thing for me is how different people can play with their kids. There's so many different ways to interact, and the way parents light up, because they get to play, and that's fun. You also get cute videos of your kids wearing these things. It's hilarious. But afterwards, you also get a sit-down debrief where me or my coworkers sit with you and we watch the video and talk about, oh my gosh, did you see how you played right there? They were so engaged. Watching parents light up when you tell them how inherently they're already doing such amazing things, and then just being able to throw in, hey, here's something cool that you might want to try next or something like that.
That's really amazing. And you said 2-year-olds, and then you guys do this from that age specifically? No, nothing younger, nothing older, really?
So it depends on the population we're working with. Technically, we work with kids as young as, for this study, as young as 1 and as old as 3. But we also have projects either preparing or are just wrapping up that worked with, I did a study that involves kiddos under like 6 months of age. I look at parent perceptions. We're also getting prepared for another study that looks at executive functioning and like social emotional in 3 to 7-year-olds. Our lab focuses on everybody under the age of 18, so you can come to us and talk about joint attention and play for infants, or how to get college ready as someone who's deaf or hard of hearing.
And if somebody who's watching would like to participate or help you guys out, where can they go?
They can go right to the Hello Lab at the University of Connecticut. You can find us on like Facebook, or scan this fun little QR code. I was not prepared for this. I am so sorry.
It's all good.
QR code.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Scan the QR code if you want to join in on this fun little project, and you get to wear some fun little device here.
I was going to say, and we also do fun community events. About once every 2 months, we're out in the community doing a story time, a play group, something like that, just to bring people together.
I'm always down for story time, and if you are too, you'll check out Hello Lab. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Here's your goodie bag.
Oh, thank you so much. We have a goodie bag, guys. Scan the QR code, don't forget. And we're here in Blueback Square. We're taking a look around at what the community has to offer. Thank you to the University of Connecticut and Hello Lab for taking the time with us. And we're on to our next booth. Hi, how are you?
I'm Lillian. I'm good.
Nice to meet you. And it looks like you're a part of the Hands and Voices of Connecticut.
Correct, yep, which is a parent-led organization, and we are here to support deaf and hard of hearing families, like their children are deaf and hard of hearing and their parents are perhaps hearing, perhaps deaf. And we just want to be here to be a support. We do events throughout the year, like there's a beach day in the summer. We do some support for like how do you address an IEP and individualized education plan. What does it look like, some of that terminology that's hard to wrap your head around. I as a parent have gone through a lot of figuring out what that needs to look like as well. So here to support.
That sounds amazing. And some of those cool events that you mentioned, I mean, tell me a little bit more about some of those events.
Like the beach day we just had, we're all meeting at Camp Harkness and invite anybody from all over Connecticut with children who are deaf and hard of hearing, and we eat food together, we do some crafts together, we obviously are going on the beach, and our kids are spending time together and seeing other people like them, which is, it's a really important support role that they can have. My daughter is a little older now, she's 12. It's often like some of the younger kids that are either in early intervention or elementary school. So it's really neat for those kids to look up to someone who's a little bit older.
That's very cool. And if somebody has a kid who wants to participate with you guys, how can they find you?
So the best way right now is, this is our QR code, also made by Tori. And that would directly link you to a mailing list, so you're going to find out about the events that are coming up, or if you want other resources, if you want to learn more about like, how do I advocate for my child, how do I find an audiologist, anything that we can do as parents to support each other, they can email us and learn more.
Very cool. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Connecticut Hands and Voices. Check them out. Scan the QR code if you didn't already. If you're interested in learning more, we thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys, taking a look around what else we have in Blueback Square. I've got my goodie bag. We have our QR codes, and we have met some new friends here in Blueback Square. Let's go meet some more new friends. We have tons of people around here. We have the Noah Webster Library and the West Hartford Public Library to my left. There's a great chocolate store again to my left, and then a great bookstore. So tons of vibes around here, and they're all high. All high vibes. Positive. Let's see what we got over here. We'll check out towards the front of this event and see what we have. We have some goodies. It looks like we have some goodies over here. Some good fun snacks, courtesy of the vendors at this event. And let's see what we got over here. We have some fun arts and crafts. It looks like some children making some fun little arts and crafts. Here we have hands, markers, galore, fun little events.
Taking a hand and answering the question, what does communication access mean to you? Because often people use their hands to speak, right? So we're asking people to write a word. It could be connection, friendship, it could be whatever, my family, and then decorate it. And then we're going to hang them up.
Very cool. These are some finished examples?
These are some finished examples of what we have.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And they're all colorful and all personalized.
Yes, they got kids put their names on them. You can see some of them here.
And you guys will end up painting these up somewhere maybe, or giving them back?
So the artist, Michael Rice, is going to look at these and be part of his inspiration for what the mural will be.
Very cool. Right? So these will end up on the mural.
Yeah, well, the words will give him inspiration from what the images will be on the mural. Yeah.
Absolutely. Very cool.
To make one?
What I like to, we should make one, right? We should make one. We should make one. You should show us how.
Okay. So you pick a color. Pick a color. Communication access means to you is coming here to this event so that you can share it with everyone else. Right?
Amazing. Okay, West Hartford. Here we go. We're going to try this again. All right. So I've lost a little bit of a hand, but let's see. I'll follow your lead.
What's that?
I'll follow your lead.
Are you going to? Oh.
We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to hold this?
No, that's okay. I'll just, you know what? I'll just see you make one.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you can see what the little kids are doing here. See, she's taking a marker and she put a little sparkle on it. And another girl over here is writing some words on each finger. So it's whatever communication means to them, you know?
This is very
whatever
cool.
inspires them, you know, and that would become inspiration for the professional artist, Michael Rice.
Very cool. And we're going to have to speak to Michael Rice.
Should, indeed. Yes.
We go do that right now. Thank you so much
All
for
right,
your
thanks
time.
for stopping by.
All right, West Hartford, we're going to take a look around and try to find the artist behind us all, Michael Rice. All right, West Hartford back in Blueback Square. And I'm going to toss to my good friend Chris Prentice, who'll be interviewing the artist for the mural, Michael Rice.
What's going on, Weehaw? Good to see you again. I know you guys literally just saw me over on at Fleet Street on Farmington Avenue. I get around, you guys. I get around. We were at election night last night. You know, we get to the hockey games, we get to the football games. I'm all around town. And right now, I'm in Blueback Square, just outside of the Noah Webster Library, the main branch here in Weehaw. We've got a mural going up in a little while. And we've got our artist right here. This is for the deaf, for the hearing impaired, for those who need hearing aids, cochlear implants, all that good stuff. We're trying to honor them. We're trying to show that we love everybody here in Weehaw. We already know that, but we want everyone to know. We want everybody to be aware of what we got going on in Weehaw. We got a lot of good stuff, and as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to get over here and sneak over to the artist. But if you guys don't know, this gentleman is very talented. Have you ever driven into Hartford from across the river and seen that one mural with the little boy? He's got a mason jar with fireflies in it. This guy did it. If you've seen that thing, it's fantastic. There's a lot of great murals around town, but this guy, he made that happen. We're gonna get something awesome going here in West Hartford, something of our own creation, and that's what this evening's all about. We got people putting their own input, their own flavor, letting the artists know what we're all about here in Weehaw, what we'd like, how we feel, how we want to represent ourselves here in Weehaw. You guys can come on down. There's a little more time if you haven't been down here. We're right here in this little plaza in Blueback Square, right near Sinopolis and the West Hartford Public Library, right near Kilwins. We're right down in the little square here. You can come on down, and there's raffles, there's prizes, there's ways for you to give your opinion, ways for you to let everyone know what you are into and how you'd like to communicate with people. As you can see, there's people doing ASL right here in front of us, right here at the table. We got translators, we got all kinds of folks out here. And it's really awesome. It's a beautiful night, you know. Couldn't ask for a better evening. I love it. The weather is nice and mild, a nice gentle breeze happening right now. And families are out even on a school night here. Jumping in on the door prizes, trying to get raffle tickets, trying to raise money for an awesome cause. And I love it. I love seeing, every time I'm out here in Blueback Square, I see lots of families, I see lots of happy faces everywhere I look, and tonight's no different. Tonight is no different. I really do love being in Weehaw. It's a good place. Let me see if I can sneak my way around. And see, this is what we're celebrating here. It's happening right now, right in front of us. We're celebrating different ways to communicate, whether that be through ASL, whether that be through the written word on a page. We're just celebrating our differences, and we're acknowledging our similarities. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a way for us all to connect to one another. I love to see it. I love to see it. Let's see. See if we can't get our eyes. I haven't, this event's been going on for a little bit, and I haven't actually gotten my way around. I just kind of want to see what's here for myself. I'm encouraging everybody to come on out. I want to see what's happening over here. Let's see. Got a ASL apparel. We want your feedback. Hello, how's it going?
I think it would be important to know how...
The Hello Lab. Hello. The Hello Lab, right? Hello, how's it going? It does. This is a beautiful thing. I just got here. I would like to know what's going on at the Hello Lab.
Well, the Hello Lab is the Hearing Experience and Language Learning Outcomes Lab at the University of Connecticut. We are a research lab dedicated to understanding language development in children who are deaf and hard of hearing. So we have projects that my specialty area is itsy bitsy babies and their parents. We have an ongoing study right now using eye trackers on 2-year-olds. So literally setting a toddler up with this very nice piece of technology and letting them tear apart a playroom. And we also have some upcoming work on social, emotional, and executive functioning in older children who use cochlear implants. We do research, we do outreach, we do events. We just try and be with everyone.
You try to be with everyone from all age groups as well, I see. You're starting with the youngest of the young and all the way through all of the stages of life. I love this. Yeah. This is amazing.
Focus mostly on our under 18 friends.
Okay.
But we'll never, if somebody has a question, we'll never turn them away.
For sure, for sure. Parent-child research. So if someone, let's say someone has a child and that child, it turns out that they need a cochlear implant, is the Hello Lab is a good place for them to start, or?
If they find out their child needs something like a cochlear implant, we would definitely say go directly to a pediatric audiologist
For sure,
who knows how to fit those devices and everything like that. What we look at is after that kiddo has that device, how do we use interaction and play to help them to continue to thrive? But if you have questions or want to meet other people with cochlear implants, just send us a message. You can go to our website, you can just email me. I have plenty of people that just do that, and we'll help you find the right connection.
That's awesome. Okay, so providing support for those who need it after the fact. You've got your cochlear implant, and now mother and child need to learn how to coexist and how to communicate, how to get that child to thrive in life. I love that. You said they could visit your website. What is that website?
Oh my gosh, this is like a quiz.
Oh yeah, I'm putting you on the spot.
It is Hello Lab at UConn. Here.
Fantastic. Zoom in on that QR code right there. Folks at home, you can pull your phone out right now. Scan that bad boy and learn something for yourself there. I love it. Thank you so much for letting me pounce on you with this interview. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What's next? Connecticut Children's.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. What's going on at Connecticut Children's?
So, just to kind of pounce off of overhearing what you were kind of talking about. So, say you have questions about your child's hearing and you want to get those answered, you would come reach out to talk to someone like me. My name is Dr. Juliette Murphy. I'm a pediatric audiologist at Connecticut Children's.
Okay.
And we test, treat, evaluate children who have hearing loss. We have concerns for hearing loss, speech delay, have balance disorders, or even struggle with sound sensitivity.
Okay. So you would be the first stop if you just suspected your child was maybe some difficulty hearing, some difficulty processing language. A first stop would be someone like you to get that diagnosed properly.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have all of the tools needed to test and truly evaluate a child's ability to hear.
Awesome. That's fantastic. And we can this is Connecticut Children's Hospital. We're all familiar with Connecticut Children's. It's very, very well-versed, well-experienced, a lot of great doctors there.
Yeah.
I love that.
Continuing to expand, opening up our new tower on December 2nd, and completely expanding our service and revolutionizing care here in the state of Connecticut.
That's fantastic. Thank you for all of your awesome work. We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey, a lot of great resources out here tonight. Let's see if we can get in over here and see what's going on at some of these tables. We got some arts and crafts happening over here. Again, I told you can bring your family out. There's good stuff. There's good stuff happening out here. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Let's make our way back over here. And we've got ASL translation happening for our artist. I wish I could listen in with this microphone, but we'll have to view what's going on here and see what the deal is. Let's see. Folks are sharing their stories. All their stories, learning about what to do with your child with hearing loss and whatnot. Hey, how's it going? It's Luke. How you doing?
So glad to have you here.
I'm so glad to be here. Luke, what's going on?
We are thrilled to have you guys here. We're excited that we have an incredible turnout this evening of students and families and members of the community within the deaf and hard of hearing community to support this cause and making sure communication access is available and accessible for everyone. And we're going to speak to the artist and give him all this information, and he's going to put up a beautiful mural here on the library wall. And
That's
thank you
fantastic.
to the town.
Yeah.
Thank you to the town for offering this.
This is a fantastic thing, right?
It is.
This is a beautiful thing. We've got an awesome artist. We've got a lot of great ideas flowing in, I'm sure,
I'm
right now.
thrilled to have...
Do you know if there's any kind of timeline or any, when can we expect to see the awesomeness? I'm so excited about it.
So the awesomeness is going to start as soon as possible.
Yeah.
That is the goal. But really, ultimately, the goal right now is to hear from the deaf and hard of hearing community and to have them talk about what does communication access mean to them. Why is this important for them? So our goal is to make sure that the artist, and he also is going to be working with another artist who's deaf herself, to really come together and put this mural up that really speaks to that community. So that is our goal right now. So we're hoping it's going to be up soon.
Yeah.
But
you can't. You know what? You can't rush art.
No, you can't.
You can't rush art. You gotta let it. You gotta let it brew a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let the ideas ferment. I love this.
I have to make a raffle announcement.
Oh?
So I have to leave this conversation.
See? You see? I told you there's good stuff going on. Thank you so much for taking a moment for us here. Yeah.
Thank you so much
Absolutely.
for coming out. All right,
Absolutely.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you, sir. It's awesome out here. There's a lot of great stuff going down. I mean, it's so busy out here. we gotta keep it moving. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. You should join us down here in Blueback Square. Again, my name's Chris Prentice. This is WHCI, and if you haven't done so, you should hit the subscribe button on that YouTube page that you're looking at right now. Hit that subscribe button, and you get to see this whole live thing happening. We're streaming. We're doing double duty right now. We're still at Fleet Street. We're supporting the hurricane victims in Jamaica, right over there, right over on Farmington Avenue. We're doing that. We're also covering the town council meeting that's going on in Town Hall. We're a busy studio, and you can be a part of it. If you hit that subscribe button, you'll see all the good stuff we've got going on. You can hit our website, whci.online, and you can get involved yourself. You ever had the acting bug? You got an idea for a show? You got an idea you want to maybe learn to edit or anything like that? We take volunteers, and we're happy to do so. We'll train you if you need. We love it. Come on down, WeHa, be a part of the fun, be a part of the action. Hit that subscribe button one more time. I'll tell you one more time, hit that subscribe button. You'll see all the good stuff. My name's Chris Prentice. This is WHCI. We'll see you at the next one. You stay beautiful.